Alright guys, this is part 2 of the pickups video. If I split it into 2 parts, I may only do this in 1 part. You may not even see this right now. But, if I did split it up in 2 parts, this is where it's going to begin. So, we went through about half the stuff I've gotten in the past, I don't know, month and a half or so. We're just going to finish that off now. I still have a nice mix of, games for different systems to show you guys, some older stuff, some newer stuff. Let's hop right in. Next up, we got it's a 3-pack of games. It's Limbo, Trials HD, and Splosion Man. These are some, classic Xbox 360, essentially arcade games. I don't know what you call them, I guess indie games for the Xbox 360. Limbo I already own. Limbo is outstanding. You guys should all play Limbo. Trials HD I've never played before, and same thing with Splosion Man. So I mostly got it for those 2 games. But I also think this game is probably going to be harder to find. Like when people start collecting stuff for 360, I'm pretty sure stuff like this, like these weird triple packs that they release, are going to be more sought after. So that was another big reason I wanted to pick this up. Again, I got it for next to nothing. This is another game I wanted for a very, very long time. One of the few Rockstar games that I've never played before. And this is Bully for 360. This is the Scholarship Edition, so this has all the extra content on there. I just never got around to it. I don't know to explain to you why, or, there's no specific reason. It's supposed to be an excellent game. A lot of people are looking, or asking Rockstar to get a sequel to it right now. That's probably not going to happen is my guess, but I did want to get the original, so I got it brand new. I got a great deal on that. Actually, the main reason I got it was because of shipping. I had to spend a certain amount to get free shipping, so it cost me a couple bucks more and I got a game instead of paying for the shipping. Next up, I took a shot on this one. I saw some videos and stuff about it. It's Indivisible. 505 Games published this. Lab Zero is the one who created it. I heard it's decent. It's supposed to be like it's an RPG. It has action and platforming together. But I think there's also some turn-based stuff in it as well. It seems like they tried to make a hybrid out of things, and I heard it turned out decent. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. It's also on Switch. It's on PS4. I'm guessing it's probably on Steam or PC or something like that as well, if you guys want to check it out. So that's going to be a running theme for the next couple of games, is I'm just taking a shot in the dark on some of these. That some of these I've never, like this next game I hadn't really heard of or know anything about. This is still brand new. This is Everspace Stellar Edition. It's all about, I guess, exploring outer space. It says, Everspace is an action-focused, single-player space shooter combining roguelike elements with top-notch visuals and a captivating story. We'll see. Trine 4, The Nightmare Prince. Got this game for less than $4. Trine 4. Again, we'll see. I'm just taking a shot on some of these. Next up, another game I wanted for a long time and finally got for a really good deal. Got this game for like $9. It's Rage 2. I like first-person shooters a lot, even if they don't have a compelling story, which is pretty much what I heard. Rage 2 was just like, it was fine. It was fun to play, kind of like Far Cry. That's what I think about when I think of Rage 2. Don't really have anything else to say about it. You guys should know what Rage is, probably. It's just, it's an open world shooter. Things are over the top. It's crazy. Sounds like fun. For $9, I'll take it. Another game I wanted for a long time was Judgment. Judgment is a spin-off, basically, of Yakuza, which Yakuza is great. I've played Yakuza Kiwami, Yakuza 0. I started Kiwami 2, but haven't finished that yet. Judgment takes place in that universe with a different character. It just looks a lot like Yakuza with a new story and a new character. So I'm just highly interested in that alone. I love the way Yakuza plays. The gameplay in Yakuza is great. The stories are always interesting. The Japanese voice acting is phenomenal. So I'd imagine that this is just along those same lines. So You guys should check out Yakuza if you haven't before, and I'm sure Judgment's going to be just as good. Next up was a limited run game. Most of the games I get from limited run, I do order directly through them on their website. But this one went under the radar. Wasn't aware of what this was, but this is from people who were Sonic fans who made like a Sonic game, and obviously they weren't allowed to release it because they didn't have the rights to Sonic. So they just redid the characters and like redid some of the stuff, and they released it as Freedom Planet. This one I got through Best Buy because they carry limited run games with different cover variants. So if you get a game from Best Buy, the cover variant is not the same as if you ordered it from limited run. So this is the Best Buy version of that. I love Sonic games. I think they're a lot of fun. I don't know why people give them so much shit. They're not the most stellar game I've ever played, but they're still good, so I don't know what his problem is with Sonic. Next up, we got Sin and Punishment, which is supposed to be one of the best games for the Wii. I don't know anything about this game. I think they made one for Nintendo 64 back in the day, if I remember correctly, but I don't know anything about that game either. It looks interesting. It looks like a shooter that you take aim with the Wii remote, but I know very little about it other than that it's supposed to be one of the best games for the Wii. That's literally the only reason I picked it up, because it was supposed to be one of the best games for the Wii, plus I got it brand new for a good price, so there you go. And then this is the last game I have to show you, and then I have to show you guys one other thing. Consider it like a bonus, I guess. Ori and the Blind Forest was probably one of my favorite games of all time. I loved that game so much. I was so excited for Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I was supposed to get a free copy through my job, but for whatever reason they never sent the code, or I don't know if I missed it, but I just don't think they ever sent it. I got tired and impatient of waiting. This went on sale, so I picked it up when it went on sale. This is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. This is the collector's edition. The collector's includes a steelbook case, a game disc, an art book, English-only version of the art book, piano collections of the music CD, original soundtrack, music, MP3 download. So that's everything that's in here. It's an action platforming game that's also like Metroidvania style. So there's like a map, and you gotta, there'll be certain areas you can't access, so you gotta go back to those areas when you gain new abilities, so then you can get to those different areas later on. You guys know that I love Metroidvania style games, so this should be no surprise. I've already talked about Ori a ton on the channel and the podcast that I've done. You guys should all go play Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisps if you haven't already, especially Ori and the Blind Forest. That's available on Switch also. So if you only have a Switch, there's no excuse. Richard. Alright, and finally we have one last thing to show you guys. It is a collectible item. I don't usually collect these. This isn't my thing. But this is somebody that I didn't personally know her. I watched her play soccer in high school. I watched her play soccer in the Olympics. I watched her win Olympic medals. I watched her win World Cups. Not, to say that she's the best or one of the best female soccer players is an understatement. She's one of the best soccer players, period. Not just female. So I got Carly Lloyd's official Funko Pop. Shout out to her. Shout out to South Jersey. That's where we're both from. There are other ones here. Megan Rapinoe's on here, Alex Morgan, and Julie Ertz. So that came out as like a series. It's the U.S. women's national team, different players. So you can pick up those other ones if you want. I got Carly Lloyd just because I've watched her for a long time, and she's absolutely amazing at soccer. So shout out to you, Carly Lloyd. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to do it for this pickups video. Let me know what you guys think. Leave some feedback. Like, subscribe, and share. All those things really help. Ring the bell so you guys get notifications when the new videos come out. Follow the channel at Nerdthusiast over on Twitter. You can follow my personal account if you'd like. It's at FromNJ2. The 2 is the number 2, CA. So that's at FromNJ2CA. Please support us over on Patreon. Every dollar you donate goes right back into the channel. We're going to buy, upgraded equipment, new computers, lighting, things like that, just to make the shows better for you. So please support us over there if you can. We greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, thank you so much. You all take care.